Hi there, and welcome back to my channel, to my regular visitors, my new visitors, and my occasional visitors. Well, we left St. Michael's Mount behind us, and on our way home, we stopped off at a wee place that we saw some information about and thought it might be worth a look. Yes, Dozemary's Pool. Dozemary's Pool is a site that is claimed to be the home of the Lady of the Lake. And according to the legend, it is here that King Arthur rode out to the Lady of the Lake and received the sword Excalibur. The pool is also claimed to be the place where De Vere returned Excalibur as Arthur lay dying after the Battle of Camion. Perhaps because the links to Arthurian legend, Dozemary's Pool has long been considered a place to visit, although accessibility was poor until well into the 20th century. A Wardlock travel guide from the 1920s says that a more out-of-the-way spot than Dozemary's Pool could hardly be found in Great Britain, and describes the walk from Camelford Station as impossible. Now, I have to say, it wasn't the most magnificent site we visited, and it just seemed a bit strange. It didn't look at all what we were expecting. But we sat there and we had a bit of a snack and a drink and enjoyed the sunshine. And back to the car we went because we had to go back to Kilkhampton and pack because we're leaving the next morning for Wales. Our third week of our 4-week holiday was about to begin. So after a hearty breakfast and making sure that the place looked as tidy when we arrived, we loaded up the car and away we went. We actually didn't make this a tourist type trip. All we wanted to do was get to Wales and find out where we were going to be sleeping that night. But it was a lovely drive, but very busy, and we were glad we finally found our accommodation. Well, it may look deserted, but it wasn't last night or this morning. But we're the last to leave, I think. What a fantastic, what absolutely stunningly beautiful, comfortable and friendly place to stay. It's a pity it's only for one night. But let me show you. When we arrived yesterday, we were shown down this wee alleyway to our room. So it's quite secluded, whoops, and sunny, and we ended up in this sort of patio area. That was just lovely. And we sat there for a while, like we did this morning, and this was our room. Huge, more than we needed, but if we'd had a row during our drive here, We could have both had our own double bed. And there was another bed. So obviously this is a family unit, but we got it, so that's cool. Lovely bathroom. Everything was so tidy and welcoming and well provided. So I'd recommend this place. They were just lovely. All the mod cons, everything that you needed, telephone, excellent Wi-Fi. Really comfortable. The Welsh name of the town, Kilkhampton, means Peter's Church at Stephen's Bridge, in reference to its church and castle. Its English name derives from this, as does the colloquial Welsh name Llambed. An alternative English spelling occurs at Llanbedr in 1433 and has a campus of the University of Wales, Trinity St David. At the 2011 census, the population was 2,970. Llanbedr is the smallest university town in the United Kingdom. The university adds approximately 1,000 people to the town's population during its term time. At local level, Llanbedr is represented by 14 town councillors on the Llanbedr Town Council. Many sports are played in the town, with rugby union being the most popular. Llanbedr fielded the first rugby union team in Wales. The sport is believed to have arrived in the late 1840s, meaning the town has a very long tie and history with the sport. We had a lovely walk around, then discovered this small tea rooms where we enjoyed a lovely break before driving on. After that lovely break, we're off to our studio. Back to the car. Time to move on. The last stop of the day, Borth. Borth is a small coastal village and seaside resort in mid-Wales. Its sandy beach has helped to promote it as a seaside resort. There is an ancient, submerged forest visible at low tide along the beach, where stumps of oak, pine, birch, willow and hazel, preserved by the acid anaerobic conditions in the peat, can be seen. On the 4th of April 1876, the entire Lippingham School in Rutland, England, consisting of 300 boys, 30 masters and their families, moved to Borth for a period of 14 months, taking over the disused Cambrian Hotel and a large number of boarding houses to avoid typhoid. The village war memorial above a cliff south of the beach was struck by lightning on the 21st of March 1983 and had to be rebuilt. And what a beautiful climb and view from that memorial. Just stunning. But it was time to move on, as we were expected at our following address and we still had a way to go. So come walk up to the memorial with us and have a good look around. And then we're just going to have to leg it back to the car and get cracking.